This New Day cooking segment brought to you by Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery, powered by Electrolux.
So a brand new season of Food Network's Spring Baking Championship returns tonight. 10 talented bakers will have their skills put to the test in their quest for the $50,000 grand prize. One of those culinary competitors is a baker from Puyallup, so please welcome Jessica Duggan. It's so good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Going on Food Network's a big deal. And so do you already know what's happened but can't tell us? Or you could tell us but you'd have to kill us?
I would have to kill you, yes. And I don't want to do that.
No, so we won't even ask, but tonight we get to see, right? And you have a new business. Tell me about that.
I do. I started off as the Tattered Apron Bakery. I was at farmers markets for 4 years, and then we opened a storefront, and that didn't make it very long, unfortunately, but it's okay. I'm not sad. It was a great experience, and I've learned so much from it. And now I'm baking as the vintage baker, and I will be doing farmers markets again and starting all over.
That's perfect because you can teach us so much. What are we going to make today?
Today we're making scones. We're going to make blueberry scones, and
awesome.
Which you'll find over there.
Yes.
And then
look at these beautiful scones. These are all just gorgeous. Is this one of your specialties?
Yeah, yeah. Scones. We're known for scones and pies, really.
Known for scones.
Yeah.
There you go. You've got your slogan.
Yeah.
All right. How do we do this?
Okay. Well, first we start with our flour. We start with 4 cups, and into it we have some sugar.
Okay.
That we'll add, and we have baking powder.
Alrighty.
And then we have
all of it.
All of it. Yep.
Okay.
And then we have some salt. And to that, I use my hands to mix it.
Do it.
Because I really like to be hands-on sort of a baker.
I do too.
Yeah.
Now sometimes people worry when they put like the butter in, if they use their hands, that they're going to make it too warm. What's your policy on that?
Well, we kind of have this beautiful flour here as a little bit of a guard against that. Yes, it'll get warm if we play with it too much, but that's one of the things that I like about scones is it goes really quickly, actually.
So you don't have to worry about that
You don't have to worry too much,
okay.
No. And then this is a very butter-laden recipe, and we'll use all 3 sticks of butter. And when kind of like pie dough,
the audience is very into it at this point.
But that's for 4 very large, or 12 very large scones, so you're not eating 3 sticks of butter, so don't worry about that.
Very good. Okay, how do you add it?
I actually grate my butter.
Oh,
and
cool.
I'm going to let you do that because I understand you really like to be hands-on.
I do like to bake.
So there you go.
All right, now normally when I grate butter, I do it when it's frozen because it's harder for me to do it this way. Do you have any tips for me here?
I actually, yes, I usually kind of roll my butter around in my flour, and usually I start from frozen or really hard too, but for this segment,
we went this way?
Yes.
I'm going awfully slowly.
That's
Am I
okay, because you know what I did?
What'd you do?
You can just go ahead and toss it in there because I have already completed that, but I just really
free the butter from the other side here.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's cool.
I
Look
just
at
really
it.
wanted you to
comes
have
out little
fun
ribbons.
with that.
Thank you. I'll finish this. Well, oh, you've done it. Okay.
I've done it.
All right.
I've done it already.
Do you want this in or out?
You could just chuck it in there. That's
Boing.
fine.
All right.
The
it's
more
done.
butter, the better, right?
The more butter, the better.
Yeah.
Better.
So there we go.
Alrighty.
So we put that butter in there, and I like to just toss it around with my hands.
Now that's interesting because I cut it up, but this is better because you've got these little ribbons of it, right?
Yeah, because they're going to stay like whole pieces in there, and that's what you really want because then that makes it really flaky and tender.
Does that sound delicious?
It really is. It's perfect.
Okay.
So then at this point, I add my berries.
Do you want these?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you want them all in?
Yeah, all in.
Ready? There we go.
Perfect.
Except for the one I ate a little bit ago.
Yeah, that's all right.
One that escaped.
Part of the fun of cooking is you get to eat along the way, right? And nobody knows.
You're not doing it right.
Exactly. Okay, so now's the fun part. We add a cup of heavy cream.
Okay.
And then we're going to add to that 4 eggs. And I usually whip them together so that it's just one cohesive liquid.
When did you start baking? can't remember when you didn't.
Pretty much, yeah. When I was little,
teach you, your grandma?
My grandmother actually. I learned to bake with her in her kitchen, and I admired her a great deal. And she's gone now, and so when I bake certain things, it reminds me of her, and I just really loved her. And so this is my ode to my grandma, I guess, is making a career of my baking.
Scones with some love inside.
Yeah. So we're gonna add that right to the center.
Alrighty.
In the well there.
Isn't that beautiful, just like that?
And then again, with my hands,
get in there,
as you
show
can
us
see,
how you
messy.
do it.
I just kind of like to bring it all together, and it's going to be a huge gloppy mess on your hands. But again, that's the fun of it all.
Well,
it
and
really
you can
is.
also just feel exactly whether or not the moisture is all the way through it, right?
Yes, and when I say huge gloppy mess, I mean
there
like
you go.
I'm like the thing,
Yeah.
or like the I'm the glop monster.
So in terms of making scones, you make some that are savory as well as sweet,
I do,
right?
and that's the great part about this recipe is that it's really, really versatile. You can make savory, you can make sweet, you can really make it into anything you want. So I actually brought around 2 varieties just to show the versatility of this.
All right, so what are we looking at here?
So the ones with the blueberries in it are a blueberry
those
lemon.
with a little little icing on top?
Yeah, that's just a little bit of the powdered sugar icing, and I have lemon zest in there to give it a little kick. And then these other scones, it's a cheddar rosemary scone.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, just put a little onion powder in there, about a cup of cheddar, and I don't replace any of the butter with the cheddar. I put it all in there.
Put the whole thing in there and just drench yourself in. So you've got it kind of, it's a little bit lumpy and coarse.
It is.
And then how do you form the scones?
So you just kind of, at this point, I would kind of, but it's really sloppy. So
tell me.
Okay, so you're just gonna put it into a form. Like I'll show you at the end. This is really difficult.
What do you want? I'll grab it.
Right
here.
here
we go.
So usually at this point, I just make a nice rectangle
Oh
out
my
of the whole dough.
Look at this.
And this is how I do it. I put it on the counter. I use a little bit of flour to dust my counter, and then I would turn out the ball of dough.
Okay.
And then I'd form it into this nice shape. Or if you like a traditional round scone, or the triangular, you can make a disc instead of this rectangle.
Alrighty.
And then you're going to cut it into 12 equal pieces, and that's really all there is to it.
And you don't have to form it any other way than that.
No, and that's the rectangular shape is this here. I cut it down the middle, and then the middle again, and 3 pieces on each side.
And
so you
there
have
you go.
12 even.
And how long do we
scones.
bake it for?
We bake it at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes or so.
And then have at it.
And then have at it. Yeah.
How has the competition been on the show? I mean, you seem very laid back, but these shows generally put you under a lot of time pressure. You're competing with other people.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
The time crunch was probably the biggest obstacle. For me, it's definitely different when I can do what I want when I want in my own time.
Exactly, in your own kitchen, left alone.
Yes.
Did you enjoy the experience?
Oh, so much. It was such an experience. I'm so grateful, and it's hard to believe that I've actually been on national television.
Yes, and we get to see.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be rooting for you. Thank you so
you.
much. This has been great to learn this, and we're going to put the recipe on our website for you to try at home, so thank you for sharing that with us. It was fun. The new season of Spring Baking Championship premieres tonight. It airs every Monday at 9 p.m. on Food Network. We'll be watching and rooting for you the entire way.
Thank
you. Now we know how to do scones perfectly. When we come back, affordable early learning preschool opportunities for kids. We'll find out how to get them enrolled after a break.